Hi guys, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class we saw the employee registration part. In this class I am going to teach the employee edit and delete options. So let's go to the lessons. So this is the main menu. I have written two options, employee registration and employee edit here. So here what I am going to do is here, in this option we can do two things. One is employee, we can edit the employee details as well as we can delete the employee details. So let's make another form. So before we can make the same size we can get for that form as well. So what is the size of this one? This is the size. So let's copy them. So here, go here, project, add Windows form, this one we can employee, make it as edit, right, employee edit, make it as employee edit form, right. Now here, now we can select the form, and here this is the default size. We select this one and right click and paste and press enter key, and you can get the same size. Now what I'm going to do is the same thing I'm going to, we have to select all the same thing we needed for update forms. So the same thing, instead of designing the form, I'm copy all the stuff from the registration form and paste into the employee edit form, right. So here I'm going to paste, right here, right. Now here I need to change the one thing is I have to change the codes and everything here. So here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to this one go, you have to change it as this one for edit, this one for delete, I need another four buttons. This four need for the record navigation, which is used to navigation the record. So this one for the first record, you can see this is the previous. So next, this one should be previous. This is the last record, right. Now I have another one button for cancel, so we have to drag one button. This one we can change the name as cancel, right. Done, everything done perfectly. Now let's go to write the code. So first what I'm going to do, double click on the form. Here first we can add the namespace as well, import system dot data dot SQL client, right. After that what I'm going to do is here, we have to write another namespace for image at a image browse. So system of data dot io, this also we have to write, right. After that we have to write the classes. So we have to write dim, we have to write a dataset class, ds as object, we have to write a dataset class. After that data view class, dim dview as data view. After the dim cm as currency manager class, it is used to set the positions. Currency manager we are used to set the position. After that we have to write another stuff is da as a data SQL data adapter, right. That's it, okay. Now let's go to create another function here, private function binding. private sub, here binding, so binding the values, right. Now here first step what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write the connection. We have to call the connections, SQL connection. I written in the modules class here, so I have to call it to this form, right. After that what I'm going to do is I'm going to we have to write the SQL adapter. So da equal, get the object, da new SQL adapter. Here you have to load the table. So for the table you have to load select all from employee details. Employee details, this is table I'm going to load. Details, right, perfect. After that we have to give the connection as well. Con, we have to call this con object, right. After that we have to write a ds equal new dataset, right here. After that we have to fill the SQL table here. SQL, we have to fill the SQL table. So ds comma write this, call this table. You have to give the name, table name carefully. Employee details, this is the name, employee details, okay. Employee details, Control C to copy, Control V to paste inside this double quotation mark. Now here I have to write a data view here, new data view. Here we have to write, what I'm going to write is ds data set object, ds dot tables, table, we have to write the brackets. So here you have to write the this name, right, double quotation mark. Inside the double quotation mark you have to paste it, right. That's the thing we have to write. What's the error of this one? Data view ds dot tables here it's working, no problem, so there's no error. If I debug, its errors go away, right. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to write a cm equal currency currency manager object I taken here. We have to write the c type, right, me dot binding concept we have to return the db as a data view comma currency manager, right. That's the stuff you have to write, sorry, currency managers, right. That's it. After that we have to binding the values. First we have to clear the all text box values. So here go here, what is the table, this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, dot, you have to write is here data binding dot clear. After that here we have to write this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, the same thing you have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, right. Now here what I'm going to do here, Control C to copy all the stuff, paste, right. Now here we have to change the names, it's very easy stuff. Third one should be Control C to copy, the fourth one should be this one, address, right, address, emp address, center, date of birth, it's a category, this one for date of join, department, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, department, this one should be employee salary, right? That's the thing we have to do, right? We should remove this one. After that, what I'm going to see here, I'm going to binding those values. So let's copy all the stuff. You have to copy this one, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Here we have to write this one as a add dot add. So write this here as text. First one should be text, text, comma db, comma employee number, emp number, right? So same thing here, Control C to copy, here Control V to, sorry, here we have to copy here, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, right? Same thing you have to paste here. Right, now here instead of the employee number we have to write a emp first. Here what we wrote here as, we have to write the column name perfectly. So here go to the designs, first name, it should be first name, Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, this one Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Instead of writing here, if you copy and paste from the tables, you leave the spelling mistakes. That's why I open the tables, right click and go to the design mode and copy the columns names and paste here. You have to leave the spelling mistakes. Okay, so right click, Control C to copy, paste here, copy. Select, Control C to copy this one. Here we have to, this one photo we no need to add here, we don't need that one. So that's it, that's the thing you have to write. So let's go to the another stuff. I'm going to write another function after that. This function, private function name should be show position sub here. I'm going to drag one label, for we have to show the positions. So here we have to show the position here, right? Here we have to change the font style 18, little bit bigger. So this one should be employee, right? You have to give the name, right? Now here let me see the stuff here, right? This is employee navigation here. records available, it show the records here. So what I'm going to do is here, go here, we have to write first one, label. What is the label? This name, label 14. We don't need to change the name, we have to label 14 dot text equal cm currency manager object dot position +1. You have to write the and sign, double quotation mark, off, and sign, cm dot count. Right. After that we have to write the picture array, ARR pictures as byte, C type, ds dot table, dot rows, right here as dot position. Here you have to write the image. You have to navigate the image. What is the name of the image? You have to write image. This is the column name photo, right? Not image, photo. This is a column name, you have to write photo, right? The stuff you have to write. Okay, now comma byte. One something here, error. What is the error? Position. Here we have to write this one, not this one. A double quotation mark. That's why that's the error should be. Right. Right. Perfect. Now we no need to write the image attachment, we already wrote here. So here double click on this one. Here we have to write this one, we have to copy this one, Ctrl C to copy this one. We have to paste on the here function, Ctrl V to paste it. The error will be displayed here. What the error is, you have to drag the open dialog box. Just open dialog box. Yeah, right. Error go away. If you go check here, this error go away. The stuff you have to write here. Now here we have to write. That's the only thing we have to write. Now here another one thing is you have to write dim ms as new memory, sorry, memory, why but it's not, why it's not displaying here. Why is there a data dot system dot io? Right, it's not data system dot io. That's why it's not, the my class is not defined correctly. That's why the class is not working. Now you can write here memory stream. Yeah, here it's writing. Well, okay. Now perfectly, you have to, after that we have to close the connection. Close. Right. Perfect. Now here when the form is loaded, double click on this one. You have to call this method Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. After that we have to call the binding also, this one also. The connection should be, I have declared here, so you have to call here. On the form load you have to, when the form is loaded, calling these two functions, show position as well as a binding, right? After that we have a buttons. So the first position, double click on the first button. Here what I am going to write is here cm dot position. Here we have to set as plus equal 1. So write plus equal 1. We have to call the show position method here, right? The first one, sorry, this is not a first one. We have to Control X cut off this one. This is the one, next one. The first one should be, you have to write like this cm dot position equals 0. This is the first position. Control C to copy this method, Control V to paste here, right? After that, previous, Control C to copy this one, Control V to paste here. Instead of the plus, we have to change it as minus. The final one should be last. Double click on this one. Here you have to write same thing, cm dot position equal cm dot count minus 1 show position. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, right? That's the thing you have to write, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Go to the project, Windows application. Now we have to set it to employee edit. Okay, something error. What is error? Object reference not set in the instance of the object. New keyword is created. What is the error of this line? Here what is the problem is here. Let's stop the program. Here when the form is loaded, the connection object is not called first. We have to call the binding function first. So Control X cut off this one and we have to paste above. Okay, so because the binding function, the connection should be there. Okay, when the connection, if the connection is established, we can access the data. That's why we have a problem. Okay, so that we have to, when the form is loaded, we have to call the binding function, because the program worked line by line. Okay, that should be the problem. Let me start run. Again we have a problem. Here we have written twice, so that's the problem. So let's, this one we have to delete them, right? Now here start run. Now here you can see the data. The picture is not displayed. Why? What's the problem? Here this is the problem. Here we have to call the picture box name, not a dialog box. So here you have to make the changes. I forgot to return that one. So here you have to, this is the name of the picture box. Control C to copy this one, Control V to paste here. After that we have to change these options as well. Here we have to dot image equal image dot from file, sorry, not from file, from stream. You write as a ms, right? After that we have to write the another stuff is dot size mode equal picture size stretch image. This one, final one should be dot border style equal border style fix 3D. Okay, you have to call these options. Now let's start the program. What's the problem? From stream, the error show the parameter is not valid. So here what is the thing is, we have to pass this parameter here. There's a problem. So here this one we have to pass here. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. Okay, then only the image should be displayed here. Okay, here when the image is there, this is the image column. It is passing to the array. The array we are calling to here. It is passing here. Okay, that's the problem. Now we execute the program here. Now you can display the photo successfully. Now you can see here it's working perfectly. This I have only 2 records available in my database, so it will be so like this. Now let's do the updation part. So here I double click on the edit button here. Here first instead of writing the code here, I'm writing the one function and call it. So here I'm going to write the private function, private sub. This one should be edit. Right. Now here what I'm going to do is here, go to the employee VB design here, double click on the save button. Here the same codes. Okay, the same code I'm going to copy here. Instead of writing again by again, we have to copy this one. Extra spaces we can remove. We have to copy from the try to end try. Control C to copy and paste on here inside this function. Control V to paste here. Here I haven't wrote this command, SQL command here. That's why this error show. So dim cmd as SQL command. Right. Now the error go away. You can check here. The error go away. Now here I'm not going to insert the record here. I'm going to edit the record, so we can remove the stuff. We have to remove the stuff. No. Okay, we can remove the stuff. Right, we can remove. Right here what I'm going to do is here, first I'm going to write the code for update. Here we have to write this update table name. First here we have to write the table name, employee details, set first one should be employee name, first name, this one. Control C to copy, Control V to paste here, equal, we have to write as a first name. The same thing you have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here in front of here. You have to add the parameter. Likewise we have to write the things. Right, same thing you have to Control C to copy, Control V to paste here. The same thing, last name. Address, gender, telephone number, date of birth, category, department, date of birth, category department, salary, the final student should be the photo. Where, after that, where this one emp number, control C to copy, control V to paste here, equal and sign emp number. We have to write like this. Okay, the stuff you have to write. You can write like this, where emp number, right? Now here everything I have wrote here. Every text box we have to equal here. Here we have to write another one is here cmd dot command type equal command text. You have to write the extra line here. That's the only thing you have to write. Okay, here this time record updated. Another one thing we have to write the browse button for the image browse button. So it's a button. Haven't wrote the code, so we already wrote the browse button code in here registration form. Double click on the browse here, control C to copy this one, control V to paste here. That's the thing we have to write. Okay, now everything perfect. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Control C to copy, control V to paste here, edit, right. Now let's execute the program and check whether it's working fine or not. Now here it's working. Now here I'm going to edit this record as Kishan Ravi. I'm going to browse the photos. I'm going to check employee. I'm going to change the photo as well. This photo, click edit button, record updated. Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. First time here, last time this one. Right, not it's updated. It's not updated here. Let's check. Here it's updated but it's not refreshed. That's a problem, but it's working fine. Let's do the another stuff. When the record is updated, what I'm going to do is here we have to call this function, binding function. We have to call, control C to copy this one, control V to paste here, binding function. Now it will be updated here. Let's check. Now here I'm going to change the photo as this one, click updated. Now you can first, here it's updated, here it's updated, right? Now it's working fine, right? Now let's do the another stuff is how to delete the records from the database. Let me see that stuff as well. Okay, let's close it. Right, now the same thing I'm going to copy, control C to copy this one. Here we have to write another function, private sub delete the function, right? Inside the function we have to control V to paste the code which you are copying from there above. Here we have to remove the extra line. Okay, here what I'm going to do is here, instead of the this one update query, we have to write the delete. So we have to remove the stuff. We don't need the extra lines. These lines we don't need it. All the stuff here we can remove the parameters as well. Only we need only employee number. Okay, now we have to write the code for the delete query. Delete from which table you are going to delete the records? Employee table, employee details, where emp id, emp number, so emp number, okay, equal this parameterized number, right? We have to call it here. What is the employee number available in this text box? It will be remove the entire row. That's the stuff I have calling here. Here we have to call it here delete record deleted, right? Now let's check whether it's working fine or not. Sorry, we didn't call the method. Control C to copy. We have to call in the double click on the delete, Control V to paste here. Now I'm going to delete this record. If you click delete, generic error occur, something error. Now here what is the error was, here we have miss one spelling mistake, delete he. After that we have to remove this one. After that we have to do another important stuff. I forgot to return this one. Here I have to write another variable. Let's call as a variable as string, data type as string, plus here we have to write as a equal message box dot show. Here we have to write the confirm message here. Are you sure want to delete the record? Are you sure want to delete the record? Delete the record. We have to give the title here, payroll, comma, here message box, yes no. Here we have to write as this one, message box yes no, comma, message box icon we have to return. We have to write message box icon question mark, right? We have to write this confirmation message. What is the error here? A dot, one thing wrong here, so that here everything fine. What is the problem? Right, we have to check. Right. Now here we have to write here if, right, if we have to check if a, called a, this variable call here, equal, if it is if you click no message, here I written yes, so if you click no, message box result, we have to write message here message result dot no mean, it's a no mean, you have to keep on the page. You have to write a exit sub, you have to write exit sub, it is exited, else otherwise you have to write this one. We don't need this one, image type we don't need it, you have to remove them. So we have to write a else part. We have this end if, we have to call this one as Control X to cut off this one. We have to call here this one after the else, to call here you have to write here the else part, else we have to write here as we have to write these things we have to write dim int something variable, have to int pos something like that. I have created the variable as integer variable. I am going to create integer variable. You have to write a binding concept, equal me dot bind context db position dot position -1 if int pass less than 0, then so we have to write as this one. We have to call it as equal, control C to copy, control V to paste here, equal 0. We have to write like this 0, right? That's the stuff you have to write. And if you have to call the control X to cut off this one, call here, right? That's the thing you have to write, right? Right. Now what I'm going to do here is, here we have to miss one these things, that's why the error came, right? Now here what I'm going to do is, after that we have to call here binding clause. Here I have to call it this one, me dot binding context db dot position. Here we have to call this one, this variable. That control C to copy, control V to paste here, right? That's the thing we have to write here, right? Now let's execute the program and check. If you start run button, here there is only one record available. Now what I'm going to do is, here I am going to add another record. So first I am going to start from the beginning, right? The first one should be admin 123. Successfully register another record. Balu something, address something, gender, telephone number, date of birth. You can give any date of birth here, right? Category computer something, department also you can give any department here. Salary 12,000. Browse the photo, which you want, you can browse the photo. Employee, click save button. Record added successfully. Now I'm going to go to the record, edit this one option. What's the problem? Here I didn't give the link, that's the problem, and it's no problem here. Here I didn't wrote the link. The same thing, you have to copy, control C to copy. Here we have to paste here, double click on this one. Here we have to paste. This one should be employee edit, employee edit. This is a form, right? Control C to copy, control V to paste here, right? The same thing. Now here admin 123, click login, click here, it's successfully displayed. Now we have to delete the record. We have two records here, there are two records available. Here what I'm going to do is, I'm going to delete this record. Click delete button. It asks the confirmation message, are you sure want to delete the record? If it is no, it is keep on the table. If it is yes, record deleted. Now here the record should be deleted. Now you can keep only one record here, there will be no record available. Okay, after delete that record, only one record available. Okay, before in previous time there should be the, when you load this form, the form consists of two records. When after you delete the record, you can show only one. Okay, this is the code you have to write. If you have any doubt on this, you can ask me anytime. If you like my channel, please subscribe me, like me. Thank you for watching.